Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Let Them Trade. We have a Calico Jack here assaulting our kingdom. I don't know where my other knight is, but I would like both of them to possibly deal with this fool. We also need to definitely work on getting medium barracks up and running. So Brookvale, once we get the clay pit up and running, that's your job. We'd also like to wipe out these bandit camps, but yeah, Calico Jack was gonna defeat our dudes. Is your camp up here? Is that why? Sure enough. Thought he'd vanished into the ether, and sure he did. We'll send both our knights after this guy, and hopefully that'll help aid. Now, the clothing consumption per minute. We're producing 18 out of 18, and we're consuming 15 out of 16? So I guess we're holding firm there. We did defeat Calico Jack. Cool. Go back to the camp for now. Coal is being used in Cloverbank. It's pretty close to input-output here. Wool is very close. Wood is fine. You guys are all fine. Wheat's exactly even. And then bread indeed is below our consumption rate. So we do need to think about expanding Cloverbank or someone to make more bread. And at the same time, we need to expand our wheat production then, because our wheat is pretty much on par. And then you're just a little ahead. But I think what that says is we need to build an entirely separate town. So if we need to do that, we need to get our hands on more urban development so we can build more cities. It's locked behind citizens, really? We can't get any more cities currently? I guess we could think about upgrading Cloverbank further, but we'd have to upgrade by a lot. Because, well, hold on. We could upgrade our town, we could upgrade our peasant homes. That gives us access to another wheat field. So, like, here. Then, we could start working on upgrading our worker homes, which would give us access to a wheat field. And then we'd have to upgrade them again to give us access to another bakery. But we'd have to upgrade the town in order to be able to build that bakery as well. So let's go all in on this. And then we'll need more money. So let's go ahead and jack some money from the richos. Steal the money from Cloverbank itself. It'd be fun if there was, and maybe this already exists, but it'd be nice if there was like a take 1,000 coins from literally every community option. I would love that. So now we have 30,000 gold. You need to be level 2 and then level 3 beyond. Yeah, because once you're upgraded, we can build another. We can build a mill, and then we can build another bakery. Although when you're upgraded, we could just build one more worker home, I think. Because that should give us access to 13 buildings, which would make it easier to expand. So maybe we throw this worker out here, and then another mill and a bakery there. Oh, you need bricks? Well, time to get bricks going in Brookvale. So that's worker territory. clay pit. And then where do bricks come out of brick making? So we'll have to upgrade Brookvale. That's interesting. I've never built a city this big before. That's a fun thing to come across. Let's upgrade these worker homes in the meantime then, because we'll need you to be working the second bakery. And the infirmary. Or, sorry, the infirmary. We'll have to have you working the mill. You're upgrading. You're being built. Would like another worker zone. And then once the brick making is ready, we'll be able to build the brick maker in Brookvale as well. So this will help us with our bread production. And then we can start thinking about pivoting towards making our rich people happy. And how do we do that? The citizens are getting along okay. Not the best, but okay. We could think about getting more clothing production as well, because the production of clothes is outpacing the desire for clothes is outpacing our production right now. Furniture is fine, because that guy just takes wood, I believe, right? And you take gold, which we don't have. And then we don't have a potter, which I don't actually know what that entails. Is that bricks? Oh yeah, it does take bricks. You'd think that would just take raw clay, but apparently not. Yeah, we'll have to get all the way. We don't really need to research these things because I think we already have them. Yeah, there's jewelry there. Furniture. Okay, maybe we don't have a potter, but maybe that doesn't really matter because we're just trying to keep our citizens okay. And then the aristocracy, I guess they don't really care about luxury needs either. So we just need more bread and clothes, really. And then these people will be semi-happy. And then we can start mainlining straight towards armor. Do I have anybody who does armor? I don't think so. Because they're buying armor, but we don't have anybody who produces armor. If that's the case. You're a little below production, which is interesting. You're almost on par. Your potatoes are well outstripping, and so are planks, actually. Alright, we've discovered brick making. Thus, we build the brick maker. The output, the consumption for you is 0, and the production of you will be 16. I don't think you'll be 0 forever, though. At least not until we get our hands on pottery. Well, pottery doesn't really matter. Pottery is a luxury resource that we don't necessarily need. So maybe I should be focusing specifically on... toiling in the dirt. We should be focusing specifically on armor over here, then. How are you guys doing? You guys are preying on my villagers. That's very rude of you. Where are you going? I'm gonna follow you. Oh, I think I followed the wrong guy. I got distracted. Here. Go, somebody go stand at guard at the crossroads. The crossy roads. Brick making up and running? Yes, there's the bricks. And then once you guys are up and running, we'll be in much better shape from a bread perspective. We do need more coal, so I'm kind of thinking Shadowmere, we might need to upgrade you and start working on coal over here, which we need more peasant homes, or I mean worker homes. Because Oakendale is our only coal production right now. You've upgraded. Huzzah! The hideout has been found. Aha! Get him. Also, I think we can build our medium barracks now. Yes, because we have clay stuff coming out. Very good. You're upgraded now, so let's get coal, workers. We need to think about how fish production is going. Fish is becoming very close to capacity again. You know what? We should try, our planks production is super, super high. Like if you look at what we're producing versus what we're consuming, we should switch all of our fishery over to planks here. Any other fisheries I have? I think it's just the 4. Because we have a massive overproduction of planks right now, and we could use more wool being spread out, not at fishing. So I think that's a good thing to do. We're getting medium dudes here. Fantastic. There we go. Now recruiting medium gentlemen. Wonderful. Clothes production is still a little low. Sir Osric, can you go back to the castle? We need to research the forge and build the forge now is our next step. But I think I was gonna say we need to research the citizenry first, and then we'll have to build a citizen home for them. Where would we build the citizen house? Maybe over here? Yeah, because we could expand over here and then we could build a forge. Because you guys produce all of the iron and nobody's using the iron really, except we're using a little bit of it to recruit medium guys, but other than that, not too bad. Do aristocrats need... Okay, jewelry is a luxury, so it's all about bread and clothes right now. We don't really need to worry about gold. So let's come back to our bread production now. Stone tools. It's pretty close. I don't know why we're underproducing stone tools right now. It's kind of weird. But yeah, more about bread, I think, is what we want to focus on. So you guys, you have upgraded. You have a surplus of workers. So let's get our other mill and then our other bakery. And now bread production should satisfy pretty much everyone. Oh, God. How did bread production get so high? Or demand? Oh, that's terrible. Is it because I recruited a bunch of new workers? Can I tell them not to eat bread? I'm like, bread is a luxury. You don't need bread. You buggers. It just makes happiness better, but coal's fine. Yeah, why does it mean bread production is 37? Is that because it, like, if I were to make that much bread, I would be able to meet that demand, but because I don't have that much bread, it's only going as far as it goes. You know what I'm saying? Let's upgrade Greenspur because I'm thinking Greenspur can take on, holy God, can take on more clothing demand. How did the demand for this stuff get so high all of a sudden? Potato demand is fine. Wood demand is a little low. Yeah, and as we improve the cloth production, we're going to end up needing even more wool. How many peasants do you guys have right now? I guess what I should be thinking about is Wool Town down here. We gotta build the supply line from the bottom up. We're trying to do it like top down, and that doesn't really work. So I would like to Red Willow here. Show me what you're working on. You got two wool things. Let's upgrade a peasant home 2 peasant homes to get another worker. And then what I'd like to do is get more wool farming. Go here. So wool. You are upgraded. And then I would like to upgrade this peasant home and then that peasant home. So now we're going to be punching out twice as much wool as we were from this town alone. And then over here, I would like to build a clothing maker here, but you guys don't have any workers living in your town. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. There we go. Wool production is through the roof. Our wood production is a little low. So we would like to come down to Oakendale. Get me 2 more peasants living here without building any more buildings. And then build another lumber camp. So that'll help us balance out our wood. So yeah, we're building from the bottom up. That's the plan. Wheat production is even. Flour production is even. Bread production is still way behind what it needs to be, but it's okay. Coal is good. Clay is only supporting the one thing, so that's fine. And there's no drain on iron, so that's not a problem. Clothes is well below what it needs to be, so that might be what we work on next. But at the same time, I think we can start working on this guy. We just need to be able to research the citizenry. So yeah, so while we're waiting for this to be done and then get our access to the forge, we can continue to work on our clothes problem, essentially. Wood is now outpacing the demand, so that's good. The lines all over the kingdom are crazy. The other thing that we could get access to up here is once we get the citizen, we could get this expansion 3, which would help us build just another city. Like I was picturing building like a clothes city and another baker town, and that would help us with both this guy and the bread shortage that we're dealing with. So we've upgraded Greenspur. You have 2 things here, and I was thinking the way we would deal with that is another tailor and another worker. And we could use our planks again to reduce the demand on our... But we already upgraded you, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe we just work on upgrading our wool output. Although the demand is still being met, even after this guy has been upgraded. We could increase the 50% output. But we'd have to upgrade our tool output to correspond with that. So let's just see how you've balanced things out a little bit more. 30 and 24. So if each of these tailors is producing 15, is that correct? Because we only have 2 tailors in the entire kingdom, I believe. So each of you is producing 15. $15 per minute. Oh, you're producing 12 per minute. You're producing 18 per minute. So we could meet demand with 3 leveled tailors in order to correspond, and by leveled I mean using stone tools. So maybe if we upgrade our stone tools, we can use the stone tools in the demand here. We could also turn off the sawmill, because I still think we're producing way too much planks. I'm fine. Like after 10 episodes, I'm finally getting like understanding the input outputs of everything in the game. It took me what, 5 hours? But technically we haven't finished the tutorial. So take that, game. We never turned it on for that sawmill. Man, the sawmills just produced 24 on their own? That's pretty wild. Or 21 on their own per minute? That's crazy. Unless I have, oh no, I have 3. So if I'm producing 3, 42, 14 per minute. Oh, and you're still doing this. So let's take the stone tools off so we can kind of ease that and then use that elsewhere in our tailoring. There we go. We're catching up. So yeah, we need one more tailor and then we'll meet our clothes demand, which is really good. I still need to be able to get bread to be able to meet our bread demand, but we have two bakeries, non-leveled. And those bakeries are able to produce 12 per minute. And we need to meet 38. Not really a way to improve this unless you get a citizen. We could always just upgrade them, which might be the way to go. Take the forge off for a second. You're gonna take forever though until we get our hands on surplus food, surplus bread. Just trying to think, like, what could we do to kind of alleviate things? More coal mining would be nice, because I don't know what we're at as far as input output. We're pretty close input output, so if we built a town for baking, we'd want more coal output. Furniture's fine. Clothes, we're like, the demand claims it's high, but we're still outstripping what the actual demand, which is kind of interesting to me. And we're almost even with bread demand. I wonder if some of this isn't the research I'm doing, which it might be. Whoa, geez. Did you see how demand just skyrocketed for a half second on bread? How weird. It doesn't seem to map what my castle keep is taking for research purposes. It only seems to map where it's being consumed, like, town-wise. Most of my bread is going to Kingsbury, which is kind of interesting. Dang aristocrats. Absorbing all my bread. Plus, there was that asshole knight last episode who ate half of my bread. Like a psycho. We have mouths to feed, dude. Fish is fine. Planks are still well ahead. Potatoes are fine. Wood is pretty equal. Wool is ahead. Stone is well ahead. Holy cow. Like, demand claims it's high. I wonder if that's just because we're, like, so far ahead with stone tools, so we don't have the stone demand that could technically be there, but we're just well ahead of it. I bet that's how that's shaking out. Furniture we're well ahead of. And yeah, clothes we're behind on, but not actual demand, just artificial demand. Okay, so green spurs level 3, you're level 3, you're level 4. So maybe what we want to do now is to continue working on the clothing demand, work on green spur getting to level 3. And then just building another worker home and another tailor. What's our stone tools demand? Not super high. So you've been upgraded. I can't build there. You're next to the castle. Maybe there then. So we'll see what that does to our input outputs again. Probably want to get access to an upgraded lumber camp. We have so much money. Can I just buy these goods? Hold on. Let's go to the kingdom, the castle. We need 28 stone. 28. Where are you? Stone, show yourself. Buy or sell the resource automatically. Trade resource with other cities. I would like 10, 10, 28. Did that count? Are you going to dump that into the research here? Do I not understand how this works? Or does it still need to be transported? There's no bread to even buy. Like, I come here, they're like, yeah, we're all looking for bread, sir. Same thing with clothing. Don't know if that worked. Whatever. I think the only way to continue to boost this research is to try and even out our supply lines more. Oakendale, you do have access to another building, but we've maxed out all of our peasantry. We have 8 dudes, and they're working all... No. We have 8 dudes, and we're working only 3 pairs, because there's one here, one there, but not here. Because you work the coal mine. Correct? I think that's correct. So we should get a little more wood production out of this. Potatoes we're still doing fine in. Planks is still fine. Fish is good. We're a little below wool production now. But I should activate the mountain goats. Which I haven't done. Brookvale we could think about adding sheep to if we need to. And like basically all we need to access here is is the forge. At this point, if we could get a forge up and running, we have so much iron we could easily meet armor demand in Halewood down here, which is kind of funny to me. Our clothes demand is great. I don't know why it claims like the artificial demand is so high. Oh, the castle is 24. So we're meeting our town's demand, but the castle has a much higher demand that's adding on top of it, and that has to be because of the tech that we're researching. So right now, the bread production is the thing that's holding stuff up. Can I cancel you for a half second and focus solely on improving our bakery here? Because if we could get bakery output improved just like even marginally, percentage-wise, that should help us knock out the citizen research. Okay, I'm glad I took a look at that because I didn't understand what was happening there. Yeah, now our production for clothes is shot through the roof. That's funny. So we were trying to meet a demand for research that won't always be there. That's good to know because that means we could like kick out this tailor or a tailor from somewhere and replace it with a different a different worker building. Like we could honestly kick out both of these tailors and do maybe a second bakery or something. But we're gonna do our upgraded bakery down here first to see if that how does that move the needle as far as improving our bread output. At the same time though, well, we don't really need to output more wheat because it doesn't change how much is going in, I don't think. It just improves what we're putting out from the bakery, I believe. We could get a level 2 tailor too, because that's kind of key. Are you... I thought I upgraded you. Oh yeah, it did upgrade. It just took a second. This one claims it's still building. It needs more stone, that's the problem. Yeah, let's take a look at our bread. Oh, we've passed the bread demand. Yes. So you're very close to the demand overall, though. So what we should do is we should research a better sheep farm. Because if we just need incremental improvements in the buildings, we don't need to build new buildings. We need to just upgrade the buildings we have. I get it. Now you're level 2 baker. Fantastic. Yes, we're surplus baked goods. Oh, we've done it. I'm so jazzed. Hooray! Sheep farm level 2. Level 3. Oh, I haven't even used sheep farm level 1. Let's do so. Oh, you were a level 2, my bad. I mean, you can be a level 3 as well, but... So that means our wool production should rocket past our demand. Well and good. Stone is still well exceeding our stone demand. Clay is good. Wheat is even. We're still above with our flour. And bread is finally good. Our conceptual coal production is below. I wonder if do we have a problem with our worker happiness in these places out here? Are you a worker? Worker home. You're missing bread. Well, that should soon be remedied, hopefully. Full bellies. Interesting. So you can kind of push the needs around based on, like, if you have a lot of fish versus a lot of wood. Same thing here. So yeah, fish demand is good. A little low. But you guys are using planks. You guys are using planks. And so are you 4. Okay. I should upgrade you 2. Since our fish demand is pretty close and clearly our workers are a little annoyed at us. Okay, I'm starting to understand the supply lines in this game. Fantastic news. Clay is good. Iron is totally fine. So now it's all about getting access to the citizenry and getting the forge. That's really the last thing we need to do, because once we get the citizens, once we get the forge built, then we're pumping out armor in Irontown down here. And then we're delivering the armor up here, and we'll get 20 jousts done, and the king will give us a king's ransom, and everybody will go home happy. Cool. Well, we're gonna pause the episode there. I think we've clearly learned a lot this episode, I think. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Let Them Trade or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!